Okay, this is worksheet 3-4. So, what I want you to do is I want every single person doing this. No exceptions. I don't care if you know how to do this already. I want you to follow along with me. Take your patty paper. Take your patty paper. We're going to look at number 5 right now. First, there's two options for these type of problems. Either the equations are equal or they add up to be 180 degrees. Okay? So either two of them are equal to each other or they add up to be 180 degrees. If they are equal to each other, they will physically match. What do I mean by that? Take this. I'm going to trace the 130 degree sign right here. This is 130 degrees. I'm tracing it. If this angle here is 130 degrees, this, what I just traced, should match. I'm going to take my patty paper. I hope everyone's doing this with me. I'm going to take this patty paper and I'm going to move it with me. Do those two match up? No. Do you see how there's this big line sticking through it? So can this be 130 degrees? So if they're not equal to each other, the other option is they add up to be 180 degrees. So this equation right here, 130 degrees, plus this equation right here, 2x plus 6, is equal to 108 degrees. I'm going to give you guys about a minute to solve that on your own. There's another way you could have done it. You could have said this was 50, and then said these two are the same. But watch this, I'm going to show you something. All right, Blake, what did you get for your answer? X is equal to 22. We'll see if that's right. I don't remember. Okay, remember I said the other way? Watch this. Minus 130 from both sides. We get 2x plus 6 is equal to 50, just like the other way. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's actually kind of the same way. Minus 6, we get 2x is equal to 44. X is equal to 22. Was Blake right? And he's modest. All right, take your patty paper. See if these ones match or don't match right here. I'm going to give you guys about a minute to do that. Write the equation. I'm going to call on someone to give me the equation. I don't think This is the pencil I have. I don't think it has an eraser. All right, Daniel, do you have an equation for me? Perfect, great job. 3x plus 10 is equal to 4x minus 10. Let's solve this. Does anyone have an answer for me? What's the answer? X equals 20. Let's see if you're right. Minus 3x, we get 10 is equal to x minus 10 plus 10 plus 10. 20 is equal to, x. Okay, flipping it around. So you need help on 8? Let's do 8 then. Let's do 9 then. Okay. Does 9 take your patty paper and see what equation we have to use? Yeah, use your patty paper to see what equation we have to use. See if they match up. What? Okay, so I'm going to take my patty paper. I'm going to trace this right here. Does this angle match down here? Does that match? Oh, sorry, you can't see it. Does this angle here match this one here? So if they don't match, which equation do you use? The supplementary one, right? 7x minus 5 plus 5x plus 19, is equal to 180. Combine like terms, you get 12x minus 14, plus 14, is equal to 180. Minus 14 minus 14 becomes 0. 12x is equal to, that's 66? 166. Divide both sides by 12. You get x is equal to 166 over 12. X is equal to, what is it? Just, what? You don't know how to do algebra? The algebra? Yeah? You can stop right there. Where did I get 14 from? What's 5 minus 19? Or it's negative 5 plus 19. That's combining like terms. That's algebra. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's summertime. All right, let's do 10. Let's see if these match. Okay. Look at where the arrow is pointing. The arrow is pointing in here, so this is the angle we're looking at right here. Do those match? Does that match with this? Are you sure? It's actually, do you see how it's a little bit off? Okay, so those do not match. If they do not match, they're supplementary. So we have to add them and make them equal to what? 180. So 3x plus 10 plus 5x plus 18 is equal to 180. Combining like terms. 3x plus 5x is 8x plus 28, combined like terms, is equal to 180. Minus 28 minus 28, we get 8x is equal to 152. Divide both sides by 8. X is equal to 19. Yeah, you can go. Okay, number 8. Number 8. Because I heard someone say, help me with number 8. All right. Let's trace this. This is 4x. Let's see if these match. Let's see if this one matches with this one here. Do they match? Yes, they do. So the equation is just going to be 4x is equal to x plus 6 minus x minus 1x. Remember, it's actually minus 1x. I'm being lazy. 3x is equal to 0 plus 6. 3x is equal to 6. Divide both sides by 3. X is equal to 2. Okay. Take this time to redo that quiz. Do we need time to redo the quiz? Yeah, if you don't have a good grade. Yes. I'm going to give you guys 5 more minutes to redo that quiz. What in the world are you using that for? I don't want to see any calculators in my classroom. Because you guys are bad at arithmetic, and using the calculators isn't helping you get better with them. I need to pause this really quick. Just give me a second. And then calculators happened. Okay, guys. So for your test, I'm going to tell you specifically which one. For your test tomorrow, you have a test tomorrow. I'm going to tell you specifically. I'm going to tell you specifically which ones to work on. Work on these ones. I'll tell you specifically which ones to work on. Work on those ones. Don't really worry about this that much. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yep. Don't do this one. This section. Don't do that section. Don't do this section. Don't do this section. Do this section. Do that section. Make sure you can do these ones. And then make sure you can do this one. You guys have the rest of the class period to work in groups and work on this. I'll ask questions.